Alright, so this is what we have at last video, and the first I want to show you, um, like this is the labels, right? I want to show you, if you go to home, you will know Civil 3D will automatically set, labels in their own layer. If you hide this layer, see here, it's all gonna be hide, okay? It's not gonna show up again. So just remember, just understand they're all in, all elements are in different layer, okay. That's why Civil 3D have so many layers in here. So see here, see topo text, that's the label down here. You can hide them. And then the other thing is like this label, you could go to home and you could hide them. Actually, not this one. So all other labels is good, but this one is a little bit different. So you may have just delete them. So um, sorry about that. Just this exception. And then like for this, for example, here, these grading groups, right? See here, you got these lines, right? These lines, this like these straight lines, like all these lines. You can hide them also. See here, it's in C grad. If you hide this layer, then they will not show up, but the red still show up because that's cut. You just go to C grad, and you want to go to C grad cuts. You hide them, so there's no grading groups showing up also. And for this layer, you could go right click, go to edit surface style, and you can hide them all. The border, the minor contours, all that you can apply. So there's nothing showing up, okay? Except this one, you could just go over there and hide them. This is a field, we can hide them. So there's nothing showing up. So except we have this feature line, we want to hide them also. So this C topo fit, so it's this layer. So you can just hide them, hide everything just by play with those layers. Okay. So then we go back to this layer. What we need to do is I want you know that every layer you created, you can use a tool called water drop. This is pretty cool. But before that, let's create a new layer. Just go to layer properties and create layer. New layer, and let's name it 0, start with 0 and water drop, and let's give a color blue, and let's show them that. So once you select this surface, you just click drop water drop, and there's one called path layer. You want to select our water drop layer, click OK, so make sure they're water drop, so other things are good. So what this do is you click somewhere, they will show you the water flow. So where the water is gonna flow, okay? That's basically what they do. So you just play with it. You can know how they're going, okay? So like all the water will go this direction. So here it's not gonna be not much wrong, okay? And you can add something down here also. So just make sure just make them a little bit clear. And then for here, so really not much, okay? So basically we have something like, it's just a way to experiment all different water lines. Um, so pretty much that's this. And also everything we got, we could export it. For example, let's select all the lines, and you could go to home. So you could just go to home, and actually here, and go to export. You can export to a PDF, and in the PDF, you can make sure it's, instead of display, make sure there's a window, and then you can select the window, and you can just export. Okay, so and export a PDF. Okay, and see here, when I export a PDF, I open that PDF in the Illustrator. I can edit every single line down there. It's a release mask. Just remember that. That's always how Illustrator was doing things. So like all those lines, you can select them. You can just use the um, magic wand tool to select them, change the line type, right? You just don't want to fill, you want a stroke, choose the line type. So you can, these all the lines already selected, right? You can change them to different stroke. So you can play with them, okay? So things like that, right? Just play with them and see what you got. That's I'll see you next